'Twas a cold, dark night at Wellsworth. Edward and Philip were resting in their shed after a hard day's work. Edward was tired and ready to drift off to sleep. However, his companion didn't share his exhaustion.
Oh my, it's very cold out here tonight.
That's just winter on Sodor for you. It's like this every winter. You'll get used to it eventually.
Eventually? How long is that? A week?
No, Oh, never mind. Just try and get some rest, Philip. You've got a long day ahead of you tomorrow.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to sleep in this cold weather. Ah, well, this means we can stay up late gossiping. What fun!
No, Philip. I'm an old engine. I need my sleep. Maybe you could try thinking about something else to help you fall asleep.
Ooh, I know! A good story always helps me to fall asleep. And you tell the best stories, Edward. Could you tell me one, please?
I suppose, if it means you'll be going to sleep afterwards.
Oh, yes, I will. Do you think you could tell me a spooky story, Edward? Those are your best ones.
A spooky story? But it's not Halloween, and besides, you're trying to fall asleep. Won't a scary story just keep you up?
Oh, don't worry about that, Edward. Your stories don't scare me. Go on now, tell it.
Well, since you insist, here's an old story about a railway that existed long, long ago. The railway was a small branch, ran by an old engine. I don't know his name, but what I do know is that he was a little blue engine. He worked hard and loved his little line. He was friendly with all the workers and passengers. There was one place on the line he didn't much enjoy, however. There was a small mine at the end of the branch. The people of the area claimed it to be haunted, and the little blue engine was always nervous when he had to venture there. He didn't know why exactly, but he always felt as though he was being watched. One night, the little blue engine arrived at the last station with his last train of passengers for the day. The station master came up to him. "Little blue engine," he asked, "could you go to the end of the line to pick up a coach that's been left behind?" The brave, eager engine was always happy to help, so he puffed off into the night to find the coach. As he headed through the darkness, though, the fog came down. It became so thick that the little engine lost his way and ended up going in the wrong direction. The engine was unaware of this until he reached his final destination, for in the fog he had become so lost that he hadn't realized he was heading towards the old mine. The little blue engine was scared of being at the mine all alone in the dark, but he was tired and thought it was unsafe to head back down the line in the mist. He decided to wait until morning in hopes that the fog would be better then. He found an old shed and slowly drifted off into an uneasy slumber. Late that night, the little blue engine awoke to a noise coming from beneath the shed. He opened his eyes and saw long fingers reaching for him through the floorboards. There was a monster under the shed. Terrified, the little engine raced out of the shed with the horrible engine-eating monster chasing him through the fog.
Then what happened?
That's where the story ends, little Philip. Nobody ever saw the little blue engine again.
But what about the monster?
No one knows for sure. Legend has it the monster still roams around to this very day, hiding under the sheds of unsuspecting engines, waiting for the right moment to strike. Anyway, there's your story, Philip. Now please, try and get some sleep. Edward quickly drifted off to sleep. Philip, meanwhile, was far too scared to even think about going to sleep. He was no longer bothered by the cold. His thoughts now dwelled on Edward's story. It couldn't be real, could it? Philip didn't know, but he dared not make a sound, just in case any monsters were listening.